What up, it's your boy T-Bear here. So this is the first video, the test pilot of my wrestling review though. Don't video, because right now it's going to be just called T-Bear Wrestling Review. For now, let's folks get some ideas of some titles you call it in the comments though. You just saw the introduction and the promo of it though. Hopefully I remember to put some music behind it as well too though. I'm trying to do it, man. I'm a DJ, I should do, but just put music with my stuff gonna be a little complicated. But either way, we gonna check. This is gonna be the first review. We're gonna combine like my best to put in like some holiday moves of shows, including this week's pay-per-view. Unfortunately, I would not include the that was last week anyway. That was last Friday anyway. The Impact pay-per-view, because I'm a little behind right now. I told you, Impact right now. I'm like, I gotta catch up before I can incorporate these reviews though. But before that, like I said, a lot of y'all want to do more than reviews, and you gonna get that though, because I'm gonna start with my opinion on some things in wrestling right now though too. So let's get to it. And the first opinion right now is how I feel that to me personally. Because I don't, you know how I feel about the guy on the left side with 2 titles. So there's been talks that the Tribal Chief's gonna fuck around and retain at WrestleMania, not letting Cody Rhodes get this WrestleMania moment and win the titles. Because they just want to stat pad him one, and as well as. At this point, if they go through it, if they pretty much stab him to that 1,000-day title reign, if they do it, man, at this point, I'm like that. Just hearing about that, and when folks keep pushing it, and folks who are fans of the Tribal Chief though, because mainly they're Hill fans, or whatever, or like what was going on with him, or anything, wanting it to happen though. If they fuck around and go through it, man, at this point, I'm convinced that wrestling or WWE wrestling in general is catered to villains and bad guy fans or lovers as well too, because the fact that you want this to prolong just for stat patent or to please the heel fans as well too, it's ridiculous at this point. Because and you're obsessed with seeing heat from fans, seeing fans get pissed off because this not happening. Then yeah, I at this point, that's my opinion. That's what's going on right now, because. Like, it's bad enough folks who are heel lovers wanting this to happen just because it's so obsessed with heat. It's not even funny. It's so obsessed with heat, so obsessed seeing fan piss off, so obsessed with I'm literally seeing posts on folks saying that how they love to see fan disappointments going like on some edgelord shit, like for real. But like I got a feeling, knowing WWE history, they might fuck around, pull it, because you saw what they did with not letting Drew get the win. So I won't be surprised. So at this point, I'm looking into this matchup. I'm excited for Cody to see him. I'm gonna root for Cody regardless though. But at this point, it's inevitable that he might not win. So it's like I'm not too invested on this. I'm more invested in what leads up to the match. But the match happened, I don't give a shit at this point. I'm not sure why the Dakota Overload's going off on I'm not playing nothing, but anyway, let me close some YouTube videos then down just in case. But I'm not playing nothing while the Dakota Overload's going off, so if you see me freezing, I'm sorry. But anyway, that's my opinion on this situation though. Like, I really hope they don't do it, man. I hope they let Cody have. Can we come to WWE and get that titles? Know what I'm saying? Let him or some way that it splits the title. If you want him to have a title reign, at least give Cody one of the titles and let Roman Reigns hold on to the blue title or something like that, or the black title. Either way, let Cody have one title at least. If you must stat pat, let him have at least one of the titles. I will say have the world heavyweight titles. You know what I mean? Because that's what he mainly care for. He probably don't care about the universal title really, but let that happen at least, man, or something, man. Don't dude, it's just a stat pack for real. It's not. To me personally, it's a bad taste right there. Because if you let Roman wins, it's gonna please the heel. Only people gonna please is the Roman fans, the heel fan, but wrestling fans gonna be like, just get shit over it. Like, who's next? What's next at this point? Now, I mean, the whole thing been stale for the minute. That's why the storyline has been more interesting. They beat the storylines, making it more interesting though. To the point I'm interested in the Bloodline storyline right now. Now, because Cody's involved, Sammy's a face right now, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen with KO finally slowly joining in as well too, though. But other than that, that's my opinion on that one. So we're gonna move on to some of the shows on there, so give me a second because I'm gonna pause because I'm gonna get everything set up though, so stay tuned. Okay, now we're gonna get to some slight mini reviews of some of the shows, stuff we went through this week for wrestling though, starting with the big pay-per-view that happened this past Sunday, AEW Revolution. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't get to see some of the 1-0 out match as much. I'm gonna rewatch when I get a chance, and that's the match between Mark Briscoe and the Lucha Bros versus Ari Daivari and the Varsity Laughing. Now, I think Mark Briscoe got the win though. So let me see. Yep, got the wins or everything too. And shout out to Mark Briscoe well too. We'll talk about what he did on Rampage when we get a chance though. But yeah. The pay-per-view was pretty awesome. I love the wins. I love the results of some of the pay-per-views as well too. Ricky Stark getting his win on Jericho. That last burial match with Joe Boy Jack Perry and Christian was lovely. Chef kiss to the ending. I love it though. Now the Trio Championship, for a minute, I thought the Elite was going to retain because, it's a tradition in wrestling when the person who have the title get attacked or whoever get attacked on the home show will end up being the potential winner. But I think what it was is that they had the brawl that happened on Rampage kind of still that kind of like no avoided that well too, because the Elite got attacked on Diamond, but they had a brawl on Rampage if I remember as well too. So there's that. So yep, the House of Black are a new trios champion, and I feel like, to me, I keep saying about the House of Black that they're like more tweeners than heels, in my opinion. They should be labeled as tweeners, and I'm hoping the Smackdown Hotel does that. Labels heel. I look at Wiki, see they labels as tweeners, but I feel like they're more tweeners than heels, in my opinion. Because they seem like a neutral faction regardless to me. But that's my opinion though. Next we had the women's tag team champion. Glad Jamie here, but the inevitable was that Ruby Soho turned heel and joined in with the Outsiders. Outsiders and everything. We'll get to that when I talk about the Dynamite as well too. The Texas Death Match, Moxley and Heyman was everything. Heyman with the win. I loved it. Yes. And the TNT Championship between Samoa Joe and Wolo. Glad Wolo won, but as you saw on Dynamite, it was going to be a waste. We'll get into that. The Tag Team Championship match, I feel like it was good. It was a good matchup. Everything was a good show, but the ending was like, what's the point? Because it ended up right back to the Guns winning the title after everything went through. I thought either the Claim going to get it, or fortunately Jay Lethal and Jab will get it, or the upset of Dan Housen and Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy going to get it, but they ended up being right back to the Ass Boys, so it was like no point. Now the main event though, great match between American Dragon and Punch-Face Freeman, but I got Maxie Pat Freeman, but I got a lot to say about some action done by Punch-Face Maxie Pat Freeman. The drink thrown at the black kid. I don't care. Here we go. I said it, and I expressed my opinion on my Facebook, on Twitter, and I got the same kind of answer. Oh, the person kid's playing it. The kid. This is what heels do. Here's the thing. If you're talking to a guy who are stone cold on being a baby, or rolling with the baby faces and showing love for the heels, but rolling with the baby faces, tell me that is not gonna make sense to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not gonna give a shit about that kind of trope right there. And they said you're doing the job. If MJF's doing the job, why the fuck is in the hell? Then why the fuck are y'all folks encouraging that shit? That's what pissed me off. That pissed me off about it though. And it's the fact he did it. It's the fact that people are giving it a pass. Probably freezing right now. I do apologize. They're giving it a pass. Why are we giving that nonsense a pass? Know what I'm saying? Just over the love of Hill or the love of Maxie Pat Freeman. Folks are giving him the pass though by saying this is what Hills do. They're encouraging saying, oh, he's taking Hill to the next level instead of being mad about this shit. And it's the sucks part about it, it's from the black fans. It's from the black fans that's doing as well too. Because sadly, it's like as a black wrestling fan, you must love Hills because we're supposed to relate with the Hills more because how folks treat black folks. No, that's not the case. As a black person, I should be feel like the hero. Know what I'm saying? It's bad enough that unfortunately we're not going to get a babyface anti-hero or anti-hero face because for some reason folks don't like to associate the word babyface with certain wrestlers, which to me is ridiculous, but to the diehard fans, it's just like the Uncle Dave I told you about who does review in a nation that's a group that I was used to be part of. He hates the taste of I think he like the word babyface is a bad taste in his mouth, and when we deal with certain wrestlers he doesn't like to associate it, and there's a lot of people in that group that's like that too. But that's why I say anti-hero face is to play safe with it though as well too. But either way, back to her business. We may not get that though, and we so unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to root for some cool black faction anymore. Like I got a chance for it too, and I'm glad I'm not dealing with groups right now because that BW group is the worst one that gave me shit for not rooting for the Hurt Business because I don't root for Hill. That's part of the reason why they wanted to witch Hill on me or try to pull me Hill for not rooting for a Hill faction. So yeah, fuck that group. Well, sorry I said that because somebody gonna run tell that because they been slipping this sneak message on me saying about wanting me to telling me I'm a heel for not liking them no more. I mean, nobody should be labeled as a bad guy to be disliked just for disliking somebody. That's the thing. But let's get back to the case with MJ Maxie Pat Freeman though, doing what he did though, man, that shit wasn't cool. I feel like to me, Maxie Pat Freeman does too much to get heel heat because the fact is it's not just his fault, it's some fans' fault who love heel stuff so much that they're cheering for Hills these days, so he's trying to get people to boo him, so he's going to the extreme these days to do it as well too, to the point of doing what he did with the black hair. I know he's playing, but still, it wasn't good taste. It wasn't good PR. From outside of wrestling, if my wife and my mother-in-law saw that shit, they would not let me watch wrestling in the house anymore. Put it like that. That's how bad that looked. Put it like that. That's how bad that looked right there. All right. Folks don't realize that's how bad it look. It's ain't just about, oh, this is what Hills do or this is a plan. It's how it looks too. Let's think about that as well too. So yeah, it's already gonna piss off babyface fans like myself because he's doing that to a black. We already hate him already, but he's doing that like, oh, you taking it too far. But it's gonna piss off folks who are looking inside, look from the outside in and wrestling as well too though. Now I mean, there's this thing about wrestling fans, you don't understand the outside in looking with folks. That I'm saying that's why I say like the whole cheering for Hill thing is gonna confuse folks well too, because you're supposed to cheer for the good guy and the babyface and boo the Hill and the bad guy. But I digress though. So there we are with AEW though. Now I hope I got this thing queued up correctly. Oh, give me a second. Monday Night Raw, and there's a perfect picture I got up there as well too. John Cena, everything. So a lot of stuff happened in Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna skim through it though. Kevin was defeat the Sikoa's distraction from Jimmy Uso, where Sami Zayn came for the save, but KO is still not biting on Sami Zayn being Sami Zayn's partner right now, which is understandable in a way. You know, folks say you got no room to talk because he turned, which is true, but think about it, this is what this storyline going right now, and it's understandable though. And two, it's too soon. WrestleMania, we got a long ways to go to WrestleMania. You know, like I said earlier in the video, I'm a little not interested in. I lost some slight interest in the main event. You know, I'm more interested because of Cody, but slight interest because of the possible inevitable that's going to happen in there with dumb stat pad and the Tribal Queef and everything. But we're gonna get to the end part. We have Bobby Lashley delivering a message to Bray Wyatt. With that message, that kind of made me little more interested than that match as well too. But actually interested in that match. The one I'm not interested in is the Omos and Lesnar. I'm not sure where that's going to lead to as well too, though. It could lead to, unfortunately, a heel Hurt Business again. Like I say, unfortunately, because I wanted to root for the Hurt Business, but I don't root for bad guys and villains. But why they gotta make the Hurt Business black villains? I want them like black heroes. You know, it got some troll folks like in that Nation group that's the other thing about that group and BWO. They'll look at guys like MJF as their faces as well too, or anything that's a heel that's a face to them. Like that's how they think. Is ridiculous. But anyway. We had a blow-off match between Bianca Belair and Carmella with Chelsea Green getting the green mist from Asuka, and I'll say I'm so glad they're not turning Asuka instantly. They probably gonna do it at the match, maybe, or they probably gonna keep it respectable as Asuka, an anti-hero face with the whole kind of persona against Bianca as well too, to lean up to it. I'm glad they're not like turning her so quick though. That's what I'm glad about it though. Logan Paul comes out. Logan Paul. First off, thank God it took a babyface Seth Rollins to finally get us to hit boo Logan Paul as make a cool over hill as he's rightfully so, the boom and everything. Had a little thing with Miz and Logan Paul where he took Rod took on Miz but got popped by Logan. Almost to be Ziggler. I don't want to be like the Uncle Dave or anything, but okay. Now Gargano, they had Gargano against Finn Balor, and Finn Balor, I thought they was going about the job Gargano, but no, Edge came in, amen and everything, and Gargano got the win. Oh yes, there, because I'm just a little skeptical. It's big Gargano, we'll get to it more and anything. Pioneer beats Nikki Cross though, so it looks like we got Nikki Cross might be face going forward though soon, or with Candice, or who knows. Now let's get to the big parts. Well, John Cena ethering the hell out of Kid Theory. Whoo! He ethered that man. He destroyed that man. He destroyed that man. But we got our match that we would have, so he accepted it though. And then he showed a little love for Cody Rhodes. Shout out to him for that little passion towards moment though. So that's why the only reason I'm hoping they don't go along and with the stat pad with the tribal chief and let Kobe have his WrestleMania moment, please. Like I say, even if he just take one belt, just let him have his moment, please. Chad Gable, I'm wondering what's going on with the Chad Gable AA and the maximum male model things, well too, Alpha Academy though. I wonder if Academy is slowly turning faces, or Chad might be facing and Otis might still say heel with maximum male model, or maximum male model might be faces and Chad might go heel, and everybody's beating Corbin asses. I wonder what's this going to lead to for Corbin, in my opinion. Now we have a challenge for a trio match, a 6-woman tag match at WrestleMania with Becky Lynch and Lita, the new women's tag team, and Trish Stratus versus Damage Control. For a minute, I thought Trish was going to turn on her and join Damage Control son, but we'll see at WrestleMania. But the ending. First, Sami Zayn guys went on Jimmy with a little distraction from a return Jey Uso, and it looks like Jey Uso's going to embrace Sami, but Super keep a man as we expected, and they gave him a beat down. But lo and behold, I thought KO was probably coming to sense of the save, but nah. What got me more hype was so unexpected. Cody Rhodes, the man who's going to fight the Tribal Queen, came in with the save as well too. And like I said, with Cody getting involved and Sami is a face now, this brought me into the whole bloodline storyline right now. Right now, I ain't want to have nothing to do with it because it seems like it's something for the heel fans to enjoy as well too, or those who don't care about alignments to enjoy, not for the face fan. But now you're bringing the face fans in it. I love it. So there you have it though. So that's Raw. NXT Roadblock. We're gonna get to that. Give me a sec. NXT Roadblock. That was a good weekly super show for NXT as well too though. The Gigi Go and JC Jane match was pretty good. I thought for a quick second, I thought they was gonna had Gigi lose because they gave her the jobber interest. I'm like, whoa. They did that. I'm like, nah, man, that sucked right there. But she got the upset when JC came with the beat down on Gigi as well too. Then we have Andre Chase and Joe Gacy going at it in their matchup. But and I don't know what's deal with them making the Trace family keep losing to keep losing on a losing streak as well too. Either way, but they didn't lose to them after the distraction from Athena finally getting some confidence and scaring away Ava Rain, The Rock's daughter, and anything. And I guess Tony, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to bring up the results from there. I think he got distracted and got lost as well too. So, and now Duke Huston's over it though. I mean, I had a feeling that he's gonna be turning soon, man, because he's like, I still don't trust him. I still don't trust Duke Hudson as well too though. So anyway, she got confident over Tyler Bates' meditation lesson as well too. But anyway, I skipped the first match right there, which was the jailhouse match between Tony D and Dijak. I don't know who's supposed to be face right now or heel at the time, Dijak or Tony D. But anyway, it was a good match. Know what I'm saying? Okay, fake gimmick alignment. I ain't gotta say all this. All alignment aside now, because this is my fucking video. All alignment aside, fuck you, Ja. Not Ja Ran, no Ja Rule. Anyway, all alignment aside, this was a good matchup, you know what I'm saying? And Tony D got the win. It was pretty awesome as well too. So you can see what's going to happen going forward. Somebody cut on this page. I got the results. Getting the results here. The Meaty Man, the match between the Creeds and Braun Breaker versus the Indus Sher and Jinder Hall was pretty nice though. I'm glad that Braun and the Creeds got the win. And then Braun came back a little bit later to call out Carmelo Hayes because he said he wanted the matchup. And what I loved about the face-off, it was a generally respectable face-off. Melo even held back on his cockiness a little bit. Only drop his little "I don't miss" line. That's about it. But that's what I feel like this matchup. I think Melo go in as a tweener or face, or a double turn might happen between Melo and Braun, because a lot of folks are sadly booing Braun and you got a Braun suck section in there, which is sad. I don't know why. What it is about a wrestling fan or turn old baby faces so soon, man? It's so sooner than heels. I don't get it. But yeah, that going on. I feel like he's gonna end up if Melo do wins, he might win and be a face. But yeah, the whole thing went good. No Trick Williams shenanigans going on and anything too. So let's see what happened when it leads up to Stand and Deliver and everything. We got next right here. Oh, the Grayson the Dick Waller effect show with Shawn Michaels being there, and we thought we was gonna get Shawn Michaels versus Grayson Waller because he had enough here, but no. Even better, because Vince is so sweet. Johnny Gargano is coming back to get his receipt. For those who remember that when Johnny had a little farewell speech because he's going to step away because he wasn't sure he's going to re-sign with WWE or not, and spend time with his newly formed baby, like myself right now, he came back to WWE, but now he's back in NXT to get his just due revenge that he owed Grayson Waller for what he did, though. That was awesome, Raw too. I talked about the GG Golden match because I went ahead and Chase U though. Now we got the main event. No, shout out to Dragon Lee making his appearance. Can't wait. We thought he was gonna be the one to go get something as well too. And now we had a little exchange between Gallus and what's his name, Pretty Deadly. I wanted Pretty Deadly to slowly turn face as well too. And now the main event between Meiko Sakamura and Roxy and Perez. Hard hitting match as well too. Shout out to Roxy, she's doing her thing. Meiko's always a legend superstar as well too. I wasn't scared. I thought Meiko was going to do it, but she's at the legendary stage in her life right now. So turning her is not gonna make sense though. That's the one thing about like legends turning on during a legendary run. It don't make sense though. Some depends everywhere too. But we had a little scary moment at the end of the Raw 10-1 that she passed out though. But the camera was following us, so it did seem like it was like staged, but it was scary. I won't lie, it was scary for a minute, especially with the way Booker T came out and checked on his students as well too. So it's like another ally Shawn Michaels right there as well too, because you had the barbershop breakup with the Rockers effect happened with Gigi and Jason Jane, and then this is when Shawn Michaels passed out with Roxy Perez though. So there you have that though. Now we're gonna get to AEW Dynamite though. Give me a minute. Here we are, Dynamite though. First off, hope y'all liking it so far, so good. If I'm talking too fast, I do apologize. This is my first time. I'm trying to cram everything as once, not just make this video longer than it's supposed to be. But if it is, I do apologize. I expect the review blog live video to be long, so there's that though. Now, first thing first, we had some promos from both Ricky Starks. Let me get a better results page right here. Give me a minute. I'm back. He's right. I'm having results right now because, like I said, this is not the day afterwards where I would have wrote some notes down or anything. This is like my first one, but going forward, I'm writing notes about the matches as well too, or what happened as well too. But anyway, we had the AAC championship match with Fresh and Jay Lethal. I was very scared that they was gonna let Jay Lethal get the match, get the West, because there's folks who hate on Orange Cassidy and wants him to lose it, but Orange OC is still champion. Thank God on that though, man. I am glad this is because this is one probably the only kind of championship Orange Cassidy can do right now as well too. You had we had Absolute Ricky Stark coming to the stage and everything, ready for his next step, where he get blindsided by a Bullet Club member, Juice Robinson, though, as he said he's done with the Jackass Society. We had some interviews with both Wardlow and Haas, where there's words that Wardlow got his title at the time stolen out of his car. And then we had an interview with the newly hailed Ruby Soho, who blames the typical "you people" spill for a heel turn, which in my opinion I'm not a fan of. I'm never a fan of that one, blaming fans for that because she blamed her for them rooting for a bit big over her time. I think at the Grand Slam, I think they was at Britt Baker's hometown at the time as well too, and then she's one of them heels that's like kind of over, so that's kind of messed things up right there. This is why I say that whole cheering for the heel at the same time will throw shit off, and then now people using that in their storylines, or why the turd heel with all of that as well too. And then now this one I understand, the hard cup, they was room for Chris Statlander more, and she was getting booed that she won because everybody loved the Chris Statlander as well too. And she got booed against Jamie Hayter because again, it was a heel over thing. It was stupid. I think it was like, this is why, like I said, it's like at times I feel like they need to drop the alignment system because what is going on is that they're throwing things out of proportion, in my opinion, and it's incorporating the storylines. But I understand the storyline and everything, but the fact that you got Bizarre World, alternate universe fans who cheer for the heels and boo the faces, that's gonna throw a lot of things off for outside coming in fans. But that's another story. So I feel like it was but she becomes one. She's the outsider as well too, and then she had a match against Sky Blue and beat her and about to do the spray pan, but Willow came in, intervened, but got the beat down. But all the thing is to civilize this whole situation. I'm glad Sheeta didn't turn. I thought she was going to turn at the Saraya picked Tony whatever as a partner over her. I thought it was going to be like that, and then instead Tony and Saraya act like mean girls and let them turn the heel, and it was a blessing in disguise because they didn't make Hida Sakura the heel, thank God, because she is too precious to be a heel. We had a return. Oh yeah, we had a return from FTR at the match on Revolution for the tag match or anything. That was awesome, and talked about going for the title one more time though. After everything they lost, including the titles and their good friend Jay Briscoe as well too. And then Renee had an interview with the 53-0 undefeated Jay Cargill. I'm gonna say my opinion. There's nothing against Jay. First off, all alignment aside, James is awesome. She's beautiful and everything, but what they doing is getting stale, in my opinion. I don't know. They prologued it to wait for Chris Landon to make her whatever return she is from injury, to have her be the one that's throwing her, or what. Or is it just that pattern is to make her look good and dominant and afraid to make her look weak or anything? I'm the one was waiting for a face turn from her because I want to root for her. But I don't root for bad guys, villains. Personal and mental reasons that should be respected, not deflected. It's free to me to say that while being clown as well too. So yeah. The trio match between AR Fox, the Top Light, and the Jazz Soul Society was pretty nice. Of course, I'm trying to remember. I think I didn't pay attention to that one. Oh no, they won, and then he called out House of Black for the trio title, and instead got the Elite came out and won. They were rematch Raw 2. So now we got a triple threat for the trio title next week and Winnipeg for next AEW Dynamite. I can't wait for it as well too. And then you got an announcement for Orange Cassidy facing Jeff Jarrett for the now newly named AEW International Championship. They renamed the All Atlantic Championship as well too, though. And then Brian Fuji had a little tapped out saying he's going home. I wonder if he's taking a break or he's going home to Ring of Honor. You know, Ring of Honor is a show now, and if I get called with that, I will probably incorporate that. Then we had the Dark Order, the Blackpool Combat Club with Claudio and Mossy versus Alexander John Reynolds, Zal Silver. Blackpool Combat Club won, but now I gotta pour liquor out because I unfortunately cannot root for the BCC anymore as they fully turned heel. It's been signs of it. Now they fully did it. At the Hangman tried to help out or anything. They Watson couldn't let go. They was beating down on them on both. Even Uno, then Hangman came out. They beat down on them. So one cool faction that had cool babyface faction is now going to the side of heel, which sucks because I was loving them. They were like my face equivalent to the bloodline, but now that sucks. Now that sucks. They're heels now, whatever. I mean, now backstage claim they had their match on Rampage. I'm not gonna do too much Rampage except for one little moment tidbit. I'm gonna do right now. So Mark Briscoe came out and announced a Reach for the Sky ladder match for the Ring of Honor tag team because he's gonna finally relinquish it. You know, it's no use to hold him now since he's no longer with his brother now. So, and the first entry is his group of friends, the Lucha Bros. You know what I'm saying? So that's up with that. Now, the Warlord Powerhouse Hobb match. Great match, but ending was shitty because why QT Marshall had to be involved. But I guess he owed one storyline-wise, long-term storytelling. A lot of folks like say some of these groups though. I'm okay. I really not a fan of it, but I get it. And supposedly helped him out. And Warlord was like a 1 second champion as Powerhouse Hobbs now the new champion. There you have that. So there you have AEW Dynamite. Now we're gonna get to SmackDown. Alright, we're gonna cap up with SmackDown as well too, and little tidbits of AEW Rampage World too. Like, let me bring up AEW Rampage World too. Like I said, I mentioned the Mark Briscoe. I mentioned the Mark Briscoe Invitational for the Reach for the Sky match. Yeah, Action Andretti, man, 1, 2, 3 Action Andretti. Didn't get the win because of the typical Jazz Soul Society thing going on as well too. But Acclaim beat Jack Cartwheel. Surprisingly, is right after I see him on Oh My God Wrestling Highlight, beat Jack Cartwheel and Starboard Charlie, where they end up being made up with the Jazz Soul Society, who wants them to join them, but thankfully they declined them. I hope they don't lead to something happen there, that somebody joins them, a breakup happen. Takeshita and President Vance, though, despite all the shenanigans, Takeshita got the win. Awesome right there. And this match, I'm gonna put the Revolution up to explain Rampage. But this was a good match though. Nyla Rose and Riho was a nice little historical match because both of them being the first two AEW wins championship though. And then you have the outsider coming in after Rio wins, and I think Nyla and what's the name? What's her homegirl name again? I forgot her name. Homegirl name. Shapira, whatever her name is. I can't think. Safira. I can't think of her name right now. The girl that hangs up with Nyla Rose, that used to be part of the Four Horsewomen. Marina, yeah, Shafir was helped her out as well, helped her beat down Riho. Then the Outsiders came in and they let him go. It was so prolonging the whole thing. I thought they would come back and stop him, but no, that didn't happen. So anyway, Smackdown was awesome. That's all I say. You had the fatal four-way for the number one contender, where it ended up being Sheamus and Drew pinning both Xavier Woods, who took place with Kofi because he got injured, and Karrion Kross though we was gonna go I'm hoping for a triple threat, but Gunther not wanting that, and he wants some one-on-one. So there's another match between Sheamus and Drew for the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. I hope either one wins, though. Whoever gets the win, I hope they wins, though. I mean, I know folks love what Gunther doing, for especially the Hill fans, but I want a face champion in the IC title picture for real, though. I'm typing in because I'm trying to get the results because at least I have a little gist of this because it happened yesterday. So it was a favorite five. I'm sorry, favorite five. I forgot about LA Knight. How was they? Who got pinned? I think Karrion Kross and LA Knight got pinned. Yeah. Then you had the Viking Raiders with Braun. I thought Braun and Ricochet was gonna get that, but it ended up being the Viking Raiders got it because of some distraction for Valhalla. That sucks. I hope it don't lead to nothing bad between Braun and Ricochet. Oh, Charlotte Flair had an impromptu match to open the point, and that was ended up being Shotzi Blackheart. Nah, I mean, good little matchup between the two. You know what I'm saying? And Rhea Ripley came out and distracted and everything. I'm a little ahead of everything because Justin had a match with Keith Legato. Well, before that, my man Rey Mysterio got inducted to the Hall of Fame. I think he might be the first one who is still active to be still deducted to the WWE Hall of Fame. I know TNA Impact does that with like active wrestlers at time, but he's the first one as well too. He gets, and then of course, damn, that little bastard Sub Mysterio comes in and ruins the moment as well too. With then the newly babyface Legato comes out and go face to face with him. Now I was hoping Legato get the win, but I guess he wanted the Jumpers made to be so dominant that they had to make them lose. Like, I hope there's gonna be a losing streak for the Legatos since they got turned baby faces. I hate that they do that with certain wrestling teams that turn baby faces, like they make a weaker and everything. That's sadly why a lot of folks stray away from baby faces, which sucks. I mean, baby faces should have so much respect in wrestling, man. And that shouldn't be about heels. It should be just the heels. The baby faces should have respect. They should have long title runs. No, they have long title reigns. They should have prestigious title reigns at that, though. Not just only the heels being in it, well, too, though. But unfortunately, the way fans are these days is sad. Fans are so edgelords these days, it's sad right there. But anyway, then Sub Mysterio keep going with his little what's his name? DD from My Brother and Me with the hit me with him, but he pushed him. Then he about to go hit him, but he hit him with a little switch to a nine, little evasive, and knocked him and made him fall to the ring. I loved it. I was happy about it. If that would taste good enough, man, I love it. And then Jey Uso returned and let him know tell everybody why he did what he did with Sami Zayn. Though I might skip something if I did, I do apologize. And everything. And then Cody, and then he blames Sammy for what's going on with his family, and he blames Cody Rhodes. And Cody comes out, and Jimmy and Jay warning him not to come out because you come out and get beat down. And Cody's proceeds to take his jacket off, his tie off, and everything. Like, you do what you need to do. Come out here, but Sami Zayn came out and he said y'all thought, because he thought that he got he's the only one out there. I was like, y'all thought, get in there and fuck they tribal asses up. Loved every moment of it. Woo! Loved it. So anyway, I will make sure I didn't miss anything from SmackDown that happens. Well, too. Other than that, though, I gotta check out that Ray little interview. The thing is in Spanish. So I ain't gonna see too much of it though. Oh yeah, some interviews again with Paul Heyman and Jay Uso over things. Don't care about because I don't care about the bloodline. But anyway, So there you have it, my review. Longer than expected, but I had to cram in as much as I can from everything that happened this week. But going forward, my review is gonna be after every show, reviews after the show, such as Raw, at the NXT Best Way I Can, at the AEW Dynamite, after Friday Night Smackdown and AEW Rampage. I'm gonna try to throw in a level up. If I get to look at MLW, I'm gonna throw that in as well too. Like I said, Impact, I gotta catch up with though. If I gotta skim through some show, then watch the whole pay-per-view, then watch the last week one, I'll be caught up, and I will incorporate that soon. If I decide to go to Honor Club, I will incorporate the Ring of Honor weekly show now soon as well too. So other than that, this is my pilot. It's the first time going. You can throw every critiques, including my fast talking. You know, I have a speech issue as well too. Don't be too harsh. You know what I'm saying? I got too harsh. You know what I'm saying? But if you have some working titles for my review, let me know. This is my first time doing this, the pilot. Sorry that it was longer than it is, but I had to cram in on it though. This is the premiere, so you're going to get 2 videos a day: the promo and the introduction, the promo, and then the actual review with my opinion as well too. Started with the opinion of the possible 1,000-day reign of the Tribal Chief, which kind of ruined the Wrestlemania one, in my opinion, on Jade Cargill's title run coming stale, in my opinion. But other than that, I will do a lot of reviews as well as opinion on the state of wrestling at the point as well too. So other than that, jot down some stuff you want me to talk about in my next video. On whether it's I'll do it as part of my next review, which will probably be after Raw. My first at the Raw and at the other show as well too, as explained as well too. Jot down any ideas you want to hear as well too. Just let me know. This is my first video. If y'all enjoy it, I really appreciate it, and thank y'all for real too. And I'm sorry if it's too long. You can take a break and watch them when you get a chance though, or I can cut them in the reviews of the shows as well too, if you want me to do that later through the week. But other than that, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.